Hello everybody, it's Julia here from the Highly Sensitive Tarot, and I wanted to show you a Celtic cross that I did for myself earlier today. This is one of the first sort of bigger readings that I've done with this deck. This is the Oak, Ash and Thorn deck, which I've been sort of looking at over the last couple of weeks and pulling odd cards here and there, and I really wasn't sure how it was going to read for me because it's such a gentle deck, and I don't have many animal based decks. I have some cat based decks, but they're very Rider-Waite-Smith based, and I really wasn't sure how I was going to get on with this deck, to be honest. But I have to say it reads absolutely beautifully for a Celtic cross, and I know that lots of you are not that keen on Celtic cross spreads, but it's a spread that I've always done. It was a spread I was taught, 30 years ago, and I like it. I don't know what version of the Celtic cross that I use. It's just a spread that I have learned over many years, really. So I don't really know how it differs from other people's versions, but I have to say it took my breath away, actually, as I started to lay the cards. It was just it just really mirrored my thoughts and feelings at the time, this deck. So as I was shuffling, all I was thinking to myself really is, I'm feeling stuck about something. There's something that I'm feeling stuck about. And without getting into too many details about it, that's kind of what the spread is about. And the first card number 1, which is the present here, we get the Knight of Pentacles. Unsurprisingly, stuck, not going anywhere, not much progress being made. And the present, this is really what's happening now. This is my state of mind, my perceptions. So my perception at the moment is that I'm stuck. The challenge, which is card number 2, or the problem facing the querent, which is me, is the 5 of Cups. And the 5 of Cups, to me, instantly, I just looked at that and I just thought, my challenge is I need to be more positive. This feeling of stuckness is only my perception, and I need to be more positive. Card number 3, which is this card here, is Judgment, and that is the past. This is the events leading up to the situation, and this beautiful Judgment card here is that transformational energy, isn't it? An awakening, a realization, a dawning of something. And that's really fitting for me because the circumstances that I find myself in now are really as a direct result of this. They're really as a direct result of me reaching a certain place in life and needing to be a different person and needing to lead my life in a very different way. So again, a fantastic card. Card number 4 is this card here, and this is the future. So what is likely to happen in the next few weeks or even months, and it's the Sun. And as soon as I saw that, I was just like, wow, that positivity, which is what I need, isn't it? This is my challenge, because that happiness, that light, that energy is there. I'm just not really seeing it, or it's coming. It's coming up. It's coming around the corner for me. Card number 5 is this card here, which is the Hermit, and that's above. And that's the querent's goal or best outcome as they consciously work towards a solution to this problem. And the Hermit here, I just looked at this lovely card and I just thought, this is follow the light, isn't it? Follow the light, be your own light. Which is not something I've ever really felt too much about the Hermit, but that's what this card makes me feel, is follow the light, be your own light. Obviously, hermity type energy is that sort of contemplative, can't even pronounce that, can I? I'll say reflective instead, introspection, contemplation. Yeah, so that card really is recommending that that should be my goal at the moment, is to just kind of follow what's happening, not try to force anything, but to just try and reflect upon things, be calm, follow the light, follow the clues, follow my path, and things will start to change. Card number 6 is this card here, and this is below. So this is what is within the subconscious mind and underlying feelings and emotions, or what is yet to be revealed. And we've got the 8 of Wands, and that really figures for me, because that's about movement, isn't it? Sometimes quite speedy movement. And I think subconsciously what's driving a lot of my frustrations is the need, the desire for movement, you know, the wish for movement. And I really, really do feel that very much. Or a hope of movement, you know. So yeah, that's another brilliant, brilliant card. Card number 7 is this card down here, which I've drawn the Death card, and that's the advice card, and it sort of kind of takes all events into account and what is the best recommendation or advice to address the challenges here. And I don't know, but you know, the Death card can mean many things, can't it? It's a transformational card, just like the Judgment card. You know, it's change, it's new beginnings. So to me, this is just sort of like, just let it happen, let it unfold, let the old die away and fall away, and allow the new to unfold. Stop trying to force things. Be aware, really, of my feelings of frustration and my desire for change, but not let it spoil things, not let it take me over. Card number 8 is external influences. So this is things that it highlights, people or energies or things that are just out of my control. And here we have the Hanged Man, which again is about new perspectives, surrender, sacrifice. I'm not entirely sure how that fits into things for me at the moment, but I certainly feel that energy very much, that that would be, I'm not sure how that aligns with an external factor, but certainly it's good advice for me to surrender to this process. There seems to be that sort of common theme throughout this reading of not forcing things, of allowing the process to happen, to follow the path. So card number 9 is this one, is the Wheel of Fortune. And this is my hopes and fears. So this is, hopes and fears are kind of closely entwined, aren't they? And this is a pretty good card for my hopes and fears, really, because this is about karma and again, change, destiny, you know, a turning point. Yeah, all of those kind of things, really. And I feel like I'm reaching that place, or that I'm approaching that place, and it is a hope as well as a fear within me. I know that I need to make some changes. Some changes are coming up, but I am afraid of them. I'm afraid of what destiny and karma might bring me. So hence the need to try and control things and force things and direct things rather than just allowing. And then the last card here is card number 10, and this is the outcome. So this is where the situation is headed and if and how the issue will resolve. And this is the Knight of Swords. And when I first looked at this, I was sort of, But then I realised this is really about focus, isn't it? You know, this crow here is blindfolded in a storm and he's trying to focus on holding the sword, of keeping things flowing, keeping things moving, keeping that focus. There's an assertiveness about this card, and that is positive for me. That's very, very positive, because that means that despite all of my fears and worries and frustrations, that I'm quite capable of staying focused and achieving my goals, of achieving what I want to happen. And I looked at the bottom of the deck, because I always have to have a little look at the bottom of the deck, because I think that that's often what's at the heart of a matter, really. And I drew the Page of Pentacles, and that is so true. This is an attempt to manifest something, isn't it? This is the desire to manifest something, and that's certainly the place that I'm in at the moment. And what this is all to do with, really, is my desire to move home. It's, you know, I've been trying to move closer to my family, and it's proved frustrating and quite a lengthy process to happen. But just in the last day or two, I've received some good news. So change is afoot, and I think these cards knew it. I think they knew how I've been feeling. I think they gave me good advice, and I think these cards really do get that forward movement, progress, transformation, change, focus. It's all here, isn't it? The need to be positive, to stay positive, and that positive and good things are coming my way. So I just wanted to share that really with everybody, because I know the Celtic Cross is not very fashionable. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but I find it often a really, really good way to sort of unpick my thoughts. And I think this deck, the Oak, Ash and Thorn, is just beautiful. I really didn't expect it to read so well and so easily and to be so intuitive. It's a very gentle and earthy deck, and I love it. So there we go. I hope that you enjoyed that. Do leave me a comment and say hello. I like to hear from everybody, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you.